2026 Sydney Adler Big Orange Brawl presented by Knoxville Title Agency. This is team event Basecamp, sponsored by Visit Knox Sports. We'll go through your flow first and then your movement standards for this workout. Workout will begin with all 4 team members on your start-finish mat. The call of 3, 2, 1, go. The first male-female pair will come out to the dumbbells. They'll perform synchro, single-arm dumbbell thrusters, switching out whenever they would like to. Demonstrate a switch. As long as it stays male-female pairs, they can switch out anyhow. So Sam, switch out for Clark. There you go, Chelsea, switch out for Alyssa. There you go. Every 10 reps, they will advance the dumbbells forward. Again, can switch out in any pairs. Once they have completed all of the dumbbell thrusters, the team will move on to the bulk of this workout, which is going to be spent on the bike and rower and the gymnastics triplet. The gymnastics triplet and the calories will be going on simultaneously. The teams can switch in and out however they see fit. If you complete one entire movement, then you can gain that team member to help contribute on the gymnastics chipper or the remaining calories. There is no holding area for the resting athlete for this, so they can just be anywhere in their lane ready to take over their turn when it's time to work. At the completion of all of the gymnastics reps and machine reps, the team will meet back at their dumbbell to complete their cash out synchro thrusters. Again, male-female pairs advancing the dumbbell by 10 reps. They can switch in and out however they see fit. There will be a designated holding area line that the non-working team members must be behind. Workout is complete once the final synchro thruster is completed and all 4 team members are at the finish mat. Movement standards. First, the synchro single arm dumbbell thruster. Synchro is going to be at the top of the rep. So we're looking for both athletes to be at full elbow and shoulder extension at the top of the rep and making sure that they're squatting hip crease below the knee at parallel. Again, synchro is going to be at the top. There's no rules for switching arms. You can switch as needed. Again, we're just looking for synchro at the top of the rep. For the machine calories, athletes are responsible for turning on their monitor. The judge may not turn on the monitor. You must complete the designated number of calories per your division on the row and on the bike. On the gymnastics triplet, our wall movement will begin with a wall walk. Feet will be on the wall, hands will be on the designated line. Your pink piece of tape is the female line, your blue piece of tape is the male line. Any part of your fingertips touching that line will suffice. Both feet must be up on the wall before these hands can come off the tape. As you walk up the wall, any part of the hand can touch that white line, and the hands must return before the feet and chest come down. No reps would include moving the hands too early or having the feet touch before the hands have returned. Scaled wall walk. We'll begin with hands on the double tape. You're going to take a big step up on the wall, move the hands clear, both tape lines and back, feet and chest. No reps again would include moving the hands off before the feet are up and bringing the feet down before the hands have hit the double tape. This is a standard bar muscle up repetition with the athlete starting at extension and finishing at the top. You do not have to press out of a dip. We're just looking for a full support position. No reps would include not coming back to lock out at the bottom, not fully locking out at the top, or having the toes come above the bar in a glide kip fashion. Kipping pull-up. This is a standard kipping pull-up where the arms, just like the muscle up, will be at extension, and at the top of the rep, that chin must clearly be over the bar. Handstand push-ups. You will have an ab mat and 2 plates in your lane. At the completion of your wall walks or bar muscle-ups, you will need to set up your handstand push-up station for your reps. The strict handstand push-up variation, the athlete will get to a stacked supported handstand position before they will lower their head. Head must clearly touch the mat, and you must lock out elbows and shoulders with heels on the wall before coming back down. No reps would include head not touching the mat, so lacking depth, not locking out all the way, or the most common one that we see, which is kicking down off the wall before both heels have touched and being in a handstand position. Especially athletes who are down to singles or completing singles, this is a very common thing that we see, so we will be looking for that. Kipping handstand push-ups. Same kind of standards as the strict, you're just allowed to perform them in a kipping fashion. You want to make sure that those heels are clearly on the wall before you come back down, and your butt is off the wall as well. No reps would include, again, not touching the mat on the way down, not having your heels on the wall as you lock out. Hand release push-ups. This will be performed with the athlete at full lockout of the elbows, lowering down and releasing the hands at the bottom. Judges are looking for a clear and visible release of the hands. Toes must stay in contact with the ground. If the toes come off the ground at any point during the movement, it is a no rep. When the chest is on the ground, those thighs must be off the ground as well. Release the hands, and I press with my thighs off the ground. Again, releasing the toes and pushing off like a burpee would be a no rep. Team Basecamp Whiteboard Brief. This workout is brought to you by our friends at Visit Knox Sports. This workout is going to start and finish with 40 synchro single arm dumbbell thrusters. It's a 50, 35-pound dumbbell for your intermediate and RX divisions. Scale divisions will have a single 35 and 20-pound dumbbell. You will perform these in male-female pairs, switching out as needed, however, as long as it stays within these co-ed pairs, and advancing the dumbbells every 10 repetitions. The bulk of this work is going to be on your machine and gymnastics triplet. For RX, that is going to be 175 cals on each, the bike and on the rower. While that is being completed, at the same time, you will work through the gymnastics triplet. 40 wall walks, 60 bar muscle-ups, and 80 strict handstand push-ups. Again, 3 athletes will be working at a time. 1 will be resting. You can switch those athletes out however you see fit. Your cash out at the end going to be those 40 synchro thrusters as well. Intermediate divisions. 40, 40, 60 on those reps on the gymnastics triplet, and those calories will go to 150. A kipping handstand push-up is allowed on those handstand push-up reps. So 40, 40, 60, 150 on the cals, kipping handstand push-ups. Scale divisions, we've got the scaled wall walk for 40, pull-ups for 60, hand release push-ups for 80, and 125 calories on those machines. This workout has a 20-minute time cap. Good luck, teams. This is Basecamp.